I saw this coming. Hi, and welcome to Faith in Front. I'm kind of flying off the cuff today. I just received this article, so I just came, sat down. I'm just talking about it. It says Georgia lawmaker comes out as non-monogamous. I'm in love with two wonderful people. And when you read further in the article, it talks about how this should be celebrated. Now, the congressman is the woman in the middle on this picture, and her name is Liliana. And I don't want to even try to say her last name because I really think I would mess it up. But yeah, she's Muslim and she's queer, as it says in the article. So it's written in a celebratory type of way, celebrating this. But in the book of Romans, it clearly says that when you suppress the truth of God for a lie, he will give you over to a reprobate mind. So here it is now. It's not just two anymore. Because, first when they wanted to make marriage something else other than what it was two people love each other, just two people. Now it's three. And please don't be silly enough to think it's going to stop at three. Marriage has just been reduced to nothing more than a combo meal at a drive-thru. You just pick your combo. Which number you want? Yeah, let me get that number 3. I want that. That's all marriage is now, when you think about it. Because that's what happens when you just keep redefining things. And unfortunately, we're going to redefine ourselves out of existence. Because that's the name of the game. Just change what it is. If the rules and regulations for the game of tennis were done away with, would it still be the game of tennis? If there was no such thing as a fumble, offsides, whatever it is, touchdown, would it still be football if you did away with the rules and regulations that make that game the game that it is? You would probably say that, well, it's something else. It's not football. It's something else. And that's what happened with marriage. I feel old today, so let me get those senior discounts. I'm going to change the definition of what it means to be a senior so that I can get those discounts, because I'm feeling some kind of age discrimination. That's all you have to do. What we can do as Christians is this. We need to pray. We need to pray. And we need to pray for transformation of hearts, that righteousness would be exalted in this country, because it's like the Twilight Zone. And I know people will put me in a box of, he's just one of those dinosaurs, way back then, that kind of stuff. No, I just believe in standing for what's true. And anything that goes against God's created order, I feel that as Christians, not just me, we call it out. We call it out. So yeah, we pray. And another way we call it out is by how we vote. If you think this is wrong, Christians, I do, then you have to stop voting for people who push all of this stuff. It's real simple. And when you basically lift up the skirt of the political party that pushes all this stuff, one big foundational leg will be sitting there that holds them up. The black church. Yeah, the black church. The church. Because they come into your church and they quote some scriptures. They might pull out a bottle of hot sauce and say, yeah, I carry hot sauce in my purse too. I can identify with you all. Yeah. Throw out a few buzzwords like equality and equity. Bam, that's all you need. And then the big thing is always keep you upset about racism. Done. While we all running around, racism. 3 people marrying each other. And please know, there's already been a teacher. Thankfully, she was suspended because she brought up the phrase minor attracted people. Now that's just a sugar-coated phrase for Pedophilia. But please don't you sleep on it, because that was testing the water, see? Let me throw it out. See what kind of reaction I get. Let me see if it's accepted. Minor attracted people. Because then if it's accepted, then if the phrase is accepted, then all I got to do is then we just start getting those politicians that's okay with it and start changing some things. And now all of a sudden pedophilia is legal. Oh yeah, please don't sleep on it. Yeah, you had to go let R. Kelly out and all the rest of them. Because now it's not pedophilia anymore. It's minor attracted people. MAPS. Oh yeah. Don't sleep on it, church. Church. Don't sleep on it. So yes, we pray for them, but also you can practically stop putting people in office that push these agendas. Well, you can't legislate morality. Well, that's all they're doing in Congress. Is legislating morality. If you think abortion is morally good, you're going to put a politician in place that agrees with you. If you think morality is, if abortion is morally bad, you're going to put a politician in place that agrees with you so that they can promote your morality. So let's get off that whole kick of you can't legislate morality. That's all they're doing in Washington is legislating what they believe is good or bad in a political way. That's it. So we need to pray. And we need to pray about our vote. Does this party, now none of them are going to line up totally, okay, but come on now. Put some stuff on the scale and say, well, look at all this stuff over here that goes against God's created order. And it's going to keep coming. That's why the alphabet keeps growing. LGBTQ plus, just it brings up the question, when is it going to stop? It's not going to stop. Unless you start trying to figure out how you're going to vote. That's just one way to do your part. You say, well, I can't put someone in place that's pushing this. That's a simple way to look at it. Is to say, no, we can't keep having leaders in place that promote this. You need to think this through. So, when I say keep your faith in front, I mean it. Keep your faith in front.